What's going on, people? Welcome to United View and welcome to the preview, the match preview for our trip to Anfield, where we need to put them to the sword. Do not let them off the hook. We are comfortable in the Premier League, yeah? We're third. I don't think we're going to finish lower than third. We're fighting for different cups, yeah? And I had to bring AGT through, my guy. What are you saying, man? What are you saying? Big game. You must be nervous. You must be shitting yourself.
A little bit. If you want to hear more about that, go to the Top TV. We've just done a preview there. But I'm not going to be as honest in this.
Of course.
If I'm really honest, then yeah, I am scared of Manchester United's threat. It is all over the pitch because at the minute you're looking at players that are playing to their highest level that they've probably ever played in their career. When you take Rashford's form into account, you look at Bruno, you look at Casemiro. I'm sure he's also played well a lot at Real Madrid, but it looks like it's all coming together. And it looks like the holy trinity of the fans, the manager and the players are all singing off the same hymn sheet, which I think is maybe the first time you can really say that about United in the last 10 years.
Absolutely.
And that's how Liverpool have had so much success, because of that holy trinity all coming together. So, just off the back of a big trophy, which I will call it a big trophy because it is. And anyone who says it isn't, it's just because they're jealous that their team didn't win it. We said the same last year. So listen, I'm giving Manchester United a lot of credit.
You are, actually.
I don't normally do that.
No, but I think it's because...
I have to now.
Do you know what it is? We've spoke about... in your own channels, you always speak about how rivals perceive you, and obviously you always defend your club. So when you have Liverpool legends like Jamie Carragher and Graham Souness digging out arguably our two best players this season in Martinez and Casemiro right at the start, and then you see what they've done. Obviously, we get defensive and go, look at them clowns. Since then, Carragher's obviously come out and apologised, and I said fair play. That's all you can ask for. Move on. Graham Souness obviously does not do that because that's Graham Souness, but. What I will say is, I really want this. I really want this win at Anfield. And the reason why I really want this win at Anfield is for a few reasons. One, we owe you from last season. 5-0 at home, okay? We avenged that this year.
Just hang on a sec.
Listen, you can think back to them. You need to keep thinking back to them.
It's the most viewed video we've ever had on the Cop TV after that game.
Exactly. So that's how bad we were. It was. I sat in my seat last year, 4-0 down at half time.
Did you leave?
No, of course not. Of course not. Never leave.
A lot of people left on the 60th minute.
No,
maybe even
I did not. See Pogba come on at half time, red card.
Yeah.
Ronaldo
should have got a red card.
Ronaldo did, yeah. And then remember, Ronaldo scored a goal as well. Disallowed. It's a good goal. But from then obviously by the time the season had transpired and it was our turn to go to Anfield, we knew what was coming. I was saying minimum 3-0. Remember,
you did.
I was going minimum 3-0 in that game, and it was 4 in the end.
You're right.
Exactly. So I still remember that, and I look at it like,
you're still hurt.
Of course. Do you know what? Not hurt. Just I ain't forgot about that. I've got something for you.
We gave you a lick, and then now you've seen us again in the playground, and you think, yeah, remember that lick you gave me?
Especially because we're better than you now. It's not even like we are. You are. This is. It's true. We are. This is. Liverpool. We're seeing two teams. One team that's at the complete end of their cycle, where they've won every trophy there is to win, competed for 5-6 years at the top. Going toe to toe with City, high octane football. Do you know what I'm saying? Competing in the Champions League. What, you 5-1 down now?
5-2.
5-2.
5-2. We scored 2, didn't we? We were 2-0 up in 20 minutes.
Oh shit! Yeah. So I forgot about the second goal.
Respect.
5-2 down. Have to go to the Bernabeu next week, and then you're looking at one team who's at the complete beginning of their cycle, first trophy in the bag at one first time of asking, everything clicking together. But like I said, man, this is a game that I'm not naive enough to think though that is going to be easy.
I'm glad you said that.
Because look,
glad you said that.
Even when we were amazing in the 2000s. And the 90s, and Liverpool were that sleeping giant club waiting to do what you've done under Klopp, right? Even in that moment, you'd go to Anfield, and it's a tough game.
Yeah.
It's a tough game, it always is. And this is still going to be a tough game, but I just think now's the time to make a statement. And I smell blood, and I want to kick Liverpool while they're down. From a Liverpool perspective, talk to us about the feeling at the club for this game, considering how you've been playing and how you think, because it's just a derby, everything goes out the window, or are you nah, you're not playing well, and Man United are in the ascendancy. And how do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was at the Wolves game on Wednesday night, and we were really poor up until the 70th minute. And I think if we hadn't have got 3 points in that game, then the feeling going into this one would have been a lot more negative than it is. Because we did get that win, late circumstances at Anfield, last 15 minutes we turned up. I feel like going into Sunday now, we almost have this fake level of confidence that maybe, I mean, if you put us on paper against United now, you should be winning this game, really, if we talk about form. But when you look at the atmosphere that we're going to create, the fact that obviously United haven't won at Anfield for a good 7 years now, I think there's it's a big opportunity for us to kind of humble you, really. It's a big opportunity for us to humble you, and I think this run that you're on, it has to stop. It's got to stop. Liverpool have to humble United on Sunday. Whether we can do that is a different question, right? But the feeling going into this one is it's the biggest game of our season, right? It's Anfield, it's under the lights, it's a Sunday late kickoff. There's obviously going to be animosity outside the ground between the two sets of fans, as you'd always expect. But this is our opportunity to show not only Manchester United, but the rest of the league, we're still capable of beating the big teams. We were in an awful run of form coming into the Man City game at Anfield. We dealt with them, beat them.
And that was a close game. That was like
close. It was tight.
Yeah,
it was super tight that game.
That's how I think.
Mistake led to the goal.
That's how I think like this game could be. I don't. The fact that there's a lot of Man United fans, and because we're really excited and really confident in our team and our chest is out, and rightly so, we're a better team than Liverpool right now, absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that does not mean that transpires.
Mean more pressure is on you now to win this game, even though it's an away game?
I would say so, because look, you can lose a game. Look, since we lost against Arsenal, I think we played like 13, 14 games. Yeah. Ain't lost. I think we've got 2 draws, one against Barcelona, one against Leeds, won all the rest. Like, we've been in an incredible form. A loss can happen, a blip can happen, and if it is going to happen, it can happen at Anfield. But I just think we'll show resilience. I think we'll defend properly. I just look at the leaders that we've got, characters like, this is the first time going there, Casemiro, who's been there with Real Madrid, but I mean, under Man United. I look at Casemiro, Varane, Martinez, hopefully Shaw's back. At the time of recording, we don't know if he is, but he's massive. I just look at that and I'm like, these guys are warriors, man.
Yeah.
And we're in such a good spot. I hope he goes with Wan-Bissaka right back as well.
I think Liverpool fans would be more fearsome if Wan-Bissaka played and Darwin was on that side where he can man-to-man.
He ain't getting past him, bro.
This is the worry for us, because he did very well when he came on against Newcastle. But I think Klopp will have to maybe tinker a little bit with the positioning of the forwards. Normally we've seen Núñez on the left, which I wasn't a fan of initially. But when you're actually at the game,
makes good runs, man. He's active.
He makes that kind of darting inwards run, which is great. But I think I wouldn't be surprised if you'd put a Gakpo on that side or a Jota. We're hearing now that Bobby Firmino is going to leave at the end of the summer, which I'm buzzing. Look at, do you know what I mean?
No, I'm joking, bro.
The goals he scored against you, I'm not surprised.
He's washed now, isn't it? He can stay. It's up to him.
Have some respect.
We've had to listen to Liverpool fans tell us that Van Dijk is the best ever thing in the Premier League era, and who's Varane and all this. Sure. We've got the best centre back partnership in the league. That's what we've got. Unbelievable, them two.
We better win this game then, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
This is the trap that you're now falling into.
There's no trap.
Because the more you big your team up, and the more you don't come away with a result, you're going to have egg on your face.
Listen, like I said,
you need to come and win this game.
Here's the thing, right? We're comfortable in third. Win, lose or draw this game, yeah? If we want to, we're in the title race. We're in the title race, but we're the least likely to win it. I don't think we're going to win it. So I'm comfortable with that. If we drop points, it's not like, oh, now City are going to win, they get further. I ain't calorie counting like that. Because I'm not expecting us to win the league.
It's funny because someone else on this channel said to me verbatim last week, we're going to win it.
Of course.
I'm telling you, we're in the race, Alex. You better hold that.
Yeah. And KG is his own man, and that is what he does. And I will never take that away from him. But in terms of us going to put you to the sword, I think this is our best opportunity to do it in a very long time.
I'd agree with
and
that.
I would be, and you know what? I'll say it. I would be disappointed if we didn't win the game. Because
so would I, though.
I think, exactly. But even if it was like a 0-0, I'd feel like,
I don't want one of them.
I don't want 1-1. I don't want to draw. I want blood.
I think it's a win either way. I don't think this ends up in a draw, this one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll get back to predictions in just 1 second, but you know what it is on the previews. We've got to get to that quick fire round. Alex, will Liverpool make top 4?
Yes, I think we will. But we have to win this game on Sunday to ensure that happens.
One player you would take from Man United?
Casemiro. I think his experience at Real Madrid is going to see United across the line in a lot of games this season where they didn't have that person really. They were trying to create that person between Fred and McTominay, but he's the real deal, and I'd take him tomorrow if I'm honest.
Was it the right decision to buy Cody Gakpo?
Well, I remember being on a yacht in Qatar with you, Flex, actually, and you thought you were going to buy him. You were showing me highlight reels, and then we bought him. So I don't know. You tell me. You tell me on that one. But I'm long-term vision. Yes, 100%.
Are you worried about Man United under Erik ten Hag?
Yes. A couple of trophies behind Liverpool now when it comes to being the most successful team in the country. The momentum thing is true. It happens when you win a Carabao Cup. But yeah, I am a little bit nervous. I'm scared of Manchester United, yeah. And without being sarcastic, I actually am.
Who has more chance of signing Jude Bellingham, United or Liverpool?
Liverpool, obviously. That's not even a question. Move on to the next one.
Will Klopp still be Liverpool manager by the end of next season?
Yes, of course he will. He's a very loyal man. He stays till the end of his contract. We don't pay managers off early like Manchester United. We let them see out the job. And we're very much committed to allowing Jurgen to rebuild the squad this summer and go again next year. No, we'll see what happens.
Didn't we sack Brendan Rodgers?
Yes, we did. But he sacked his wife for the receptionist, so shit happens in life.
So, straight out of the quickfire round, I had to pull you up on that one. Don't try and take digs at my team like your team's never sacked a manager, bro.
It's been a long time since we did that,
because
though.
It was because it's been all lovely with Klopp and all that, so you're like, we're never going to sack him.
Well, not according to you.
You know what I'm saying?
You man are asking if he's staying till the end of next season.
It's asking a question.
It's lovely, is it?
It's just asking a question.
No, listen.
I'm backing for the rebuild. I said on DR, I said everything he's done for that football
club. No, you did. I respected your opinion on that.
He deserves to, you know what I mean? And you will.
And there's me congratulating, giving credit to Manchester United. So I think I deserve a spot.
Yeah, you did well. You did well. Apart from the Cody Gakpo thing.
But was that not true? We was on the yacht
but
in
what was
Qatar,
also true?
and you
I weren't showing you
look,
highlights.
He's coming. Look,
I weren't showing you highlights. So you're lying about that. I said I think we'll get him. I said I think we'll get him.
You were excited.
And admit you didn't know who he was.
Bro, that's I did because you
didn't know who he was. Anyway, Bun Gakpo, anyway, he's been dead since he's gone to probably scored against us now.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got Vegas anyway, watch.
Yeah, has he scored yet?
Yeah, he has scored against Forest. And
in the league?
Nah.
Alright,
but that's going to change. He's going to score at Anfield. He's just waiting for the perfect game.
Okay.
And it's going to be now.
Okay.
But prediction time, man. Let's get into the predictions because it's all said and done. I think it's going to be interesting midfield as well. We spoke a little bit about that. Maybe not enough, actually. I think your midfield's awful.
Yeah,
it's pathetic.
Pathetic.
It's old.
I'm not sure about that. It is old. Apart from pathetic.
Apart from that,
he ain't old.
But even his young age at 18, is he 18? He's not even old enough to bring the average age of it down to anything respectable.
Yeah, it's probably like 28 now. It was 38 before.
But I think that's gonna be a key battle. You look at the fullbacks, both sets of fullbacks. You've got Rashford and Anthony probably gonna go up against Trent and Robertson, and then you've got arguably Gakpo and Salah or Nunes and Salah going to go up against Wan-Bissaka and Shaw.
Can I ask you a question?
Shaw's back.
Salah, 10 goals against United in 11 games. Yep. Are you scared of the man who keeps on scoring against you?
Do you know what? It's weird, because I've seen Luke Shaw, obviously not loads and loads of times in recent years because Salah usually gets his goal. I've seen Luke Shaw do well against him, and in general, I've seen Luke Shaw do well against the big players.
Right.
Like, he can lock off players quite easily, especially at the moment. But Salah's just that annoying one where even if he's playing shit, even if he's not in the game, bang. But that's what Rashford is to us at the minute. Even if he's not in the game for the full 90 minutes or anything he touches, just it's capable of being a goal or an assist. And to answer your question, Salah's always a threat. Of course, you always got to be worried about Salah because at any moment you give him half a chance, he'll turn it into a full chance. He's that good. But Luke Shaw, the way he's playing now, I just pray he's back. I really, really do because we need him. We need him. And Malacia, listen, he's energetic. He's on it.
I thought he'd come in and replace Luke Shaw this year.
Yeah. Anytime someone comes in with that motion,
that's when he starts playing well.
Goes. So he done it when Tellers came in.
I don't like that.
That's what he does. But we're seeing the best version of Luke Shaw at the moment. He is out of this world. So yeah. But prediction time. You're the guest. It's all said and done.
Yeah.
What are you going with?
Home game at Anfield. I have to back us to score at least one.
Yeah.
Varane and Lisandro, again, very, very good defensively, aren't they, at the minute? And it pains me to admit that. Do you know what? There's so many individual battles on this pitch.
It's crazy. It's fascinating.
You can break it up. Every single player is playing against the other player on the other team. So, sounds a bit of a Michael Owen quote. Mate, there's 11 lads on that pitch. If you don't win games, you don't get 3 points. So, it's great, really. Of course.
Whoever scores.
If you don't score goals, you won't win games, Flex. So, great. No, I reckon, in my head, it's either going to be 2-2, 3-2 to us or 3-2 to you. I genuinely think it's that close. I'm giving you 3 scores. Do you see where I'm coming from?
I get where you're coming from, but what are you going with, bro? I'm asking you for your prediction, not 3 possibilities.
I did a different prediction on the Cox TV.
It's changed.
But I'll go 3-2 Liverpool. Classic. But very, very tight, man.
Yeah.
A mistake, a piece of brilliance, an individual moment of excellence is going to separate this game.
I'm going to go with 1-0 Man United. Tight. Of course, those things of what you said can happen. Either way, 1 goal can happen. A draw, yes, but I just really believe in this team, and I don't want to draw, man. I want to go there, and I want. But
we have to win this game.
You do,
we need to win. We have to.
Even a draw is not really great for you.
No
you
good
need
for
to
us.
win. But for us, it's like, that's what I'm saying in the league. It's not like we have to. Obviously, if we've got aspirations of keeping up with Man City and Liverpool, you would say yeah, but Man City and Arsenal. But for me, like I said, we're in the title race. But we're third. I
love this United chat. We're in the title race.
We're only in it by default. Because some people are saying,
yeah, with chess,
because you're asking me, do I think we're going to win it? If you're asking me that, no.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't think we're going to win the Premier League.
Then what's the point in being in the title races?
Well, because by default, because when you say that, it's like, no, because we're only 3 points behind City, and I'm going off what I think will happen. I think we'll drop points first before City and Arsenal drop enough for us to gain.
Hopefully this is the game that you do that.
There you go, but we're going to beat you. So yeah. Smash the like
in
the
video.
video.
Last year. 5-0, 4-0.
Yeah. It's 10 arc now.
You've got a lot of revenge to dish out, my brother.
10 arc now. We've already done it once this season, bro.
You still need to do a bit more at Anfield. 7 years, no wins.
Watch.
I'll be watching.
You just won't like trying to scrape the barrel for top 4.
I am scared though.
Smash the like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Remember to check out Cop TV with AGT and the guys over there, Doyle, and all of that good stuff. Them guys doing good stuff as well. Link in the video description below. We're out of here. Peace.